Hey, welcome to Workshop by Alma Studio. Today, we're learning the Python fundamentals you need to become a junior AI engineer. We're going from zero to writing real Python, no experience needed. By the end of this video, you'll build a little program that actually generates a custom prompt for an AI, the kind of thing recruiters, job seekers, and AI tools use every day. Here's the wild part. By the time we're done, you'll understand variables, lists, dictionaries, and functions. The same for building blocks that power almost every Python program you'll ever write. Let's jump straight in. First thing, you don't need to install anything. Just open your browser and go to Google Colab. It lets you write and run Python instantly, for free. Click New Notebook. You're looking at a blank box. That's it. That's your whole coding environment. Let's type our first line, the classic print, "Hello World." Hit run, and boom, hello shows up below. You just wrote your first program. Print just means show this on the screen. We're going to use it a lot. Okay, now let's talk about variables, because this is the foundation of everything. Think of a variable like a labeled box. You put something inside it, and you give that box a name so you can grab it again later. Let's create one. First, I will create an annotation, also called a comment, by using the hash symbol. Think of comments as notes written inside your code. They make the code easier to read and understand later. When you place hash before a line of text, Python ignores that line when running the code. Now let's add applicant_name equals Alma. We just created a box named applicant name, and we put the text Alma inside it. Quick rule, notice the quotation marks. Anytime you're storing text, called a string in programming, it needs quotes around it. Numbers don't need quotes. Let's add one more. Target_job equals junior AI engineer. Same idea. Now we have two boxers, one holding a name, one holding a job title. Try this yourself. Pause the video and create your own variable with your name in it. Before we get to our next building block, I need to show you one quick thing. Lists. A list is just an ordered collection of things wrapped in square brackets. Skills equals open bracket Python, comma, problem solving, comma, fast learner, close bracket. This is one variable, skills, holding 3 pieces of text at once. Each item has a position, starting at 0. Not 1, 0. So, skills open bracket, 0 close bracket, that gives us Python, the very first item. Skills 1 would give us problem solving. His 0-based counting trips everyone up at first. So just remember, position 0 is always the first item. Keep that in your back pocket. We're going to need it in a few minutes. Now let's combine everything into something more powerful, a dictionary. A dictionary is like a box that stores information with labels. Instead of finding data by its position, like first item or second item, you find it using a label. Let's build one together. Walk through this with me. We open with a curly brace. Then, name is our key, and the value is our variable from earlier. Applicant name. Notice we're reusing the box we built before? That's the payoff of variables. Next key, skills, and the value is that list we just learned about. Last key, years experience, and the value is just a plain number, 0. No quotes needed because it's a number, not text. Close the curly brace. That's our whole dictionary. Now, to pull something out of it, you use the key name. Resume_data, open bracket, name between quotation mark, close bracket. That gives us back Alma. This is huge. Dictionaries are how almost all real-world data gets structured, especially when you're feeding information into AI tools. You can also try with resume data skills. Okay, this next part is the heart of the whole video, functions. A function is a reusable recipe. You give it ingredients, called arguments, it does some steps, and it hands you back a result. Let's start dead simple. Def means I'm defining a function. Greet is the name we picked. The empty parentheses mean it doesn't need any ingredients. And it prints hi. Simple. Now let's add an ingredient. We create a function called greet that accepts one argument called name. Inside the function, Python combines the text hi with the value stored in name. Now, when we call greet Alma, it prints hi Alma. The function takes whatever we hand it and uses it inside. Now, let's build the real function for today, piece by piece. This is the one that's actually going to write our AI prompt for us. This function takes two ingredients, a chunk of user data and a job title. Then write the instructions. Stop here. I need to explain the most important trick in this whole video, the F string. See that little F right before the quotation mark? That tells Python, hey, inside this text, if you see curly braces, don't treat them as plain text, go grab the real value and drop it in. So user data name isn't literally printed as those characters. Python reaches into our dictionary, grabs the name, and slots it right into the sentence. This is exactly how AI prompt templates get built in the real world. You write one template sentence, and you plug in different data every time without rewriting the whole sentence by hand. Next line. Two new things here. First, plus equal. That means take whatever is already an instruction and add this new text onto the end of it. We're building our sentence in two pieces and gluing them together. Second, C, user data skills 0. That's our dictionary and our list combined. We're reaching into the dictionary's skills key, which gives us a list, and then grabbing position 0 from that list, the very first skill. Last line of the function. Return hands the finished sentence back out of the function so we can actually use it elsewhere. This is different from print. Print just displays something on screen and forgets it. Return hands the result back so we can save it, reuse it, or pass it somewhere else. Now for the payoff. Let's actually use this function. We're calling build prompt, handing in our dictionary and our job title, and saving whatever it returns into a new variable, final prompt. Then print that variables. Run it. And there it is, a full, custom-written instruction for an AI, built entirely out of variables, a dictionary, a list, and a function. Now, here's the fun part. Copy that exact text it just printed. Open up Gemini in another tab, paste it in, and hit enter. Look at that. The AI just wrote an actual cover letter using the exact instructions our code generated. That's the whole point of this exercise. You just built a tiny machine that writes prompts for you. See you in the next one.